Sci-Fi Visions, where reality is only a state of mind. This week, what we're going to talk about, the Women Talk Sci-Fi's podcast with the Doctor's longest running companion. Can you guess who that is? No? Okay, we're going to talk about it here in just a minute. We're going to preview Cowboys and Aliens. I'm actually going to do 2 movie reviews of Super 8 and Green Lantern. I was actually able to see those here recently. Really awesome. MTV's Teen Wolf, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to talk a bit about this season of Doctor Who, especially the finale. You guys that are fans of the show, obviously, are going to want to hear about that. Alright, so here we go. Alright, as you can see behind me, the Doctor's longest running companion was K9. The Women Talk Sci-Fi do an entire podcast with the voice of K9. His name was John Leeson. So it's very interesting. I loved it a lot. You guys definitely need to go to either scifivisions.ning.com, scifivisions.com, click on the Women Talk Sci-Fi link, or you can actually go to Facebook, Women Talk Sci-Fi, and hit the link from there, and then you can see episode 41, talking about the Doctor's longest running companion, K9. And now on to Cowboys and Aliens. Alright, this week's preview is going to be Cowboys and Aliens. This stars Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig. We haven't seen Harrison Ford for a while, so I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a really awesome movie, especially because the director of Iron Man and Iron Man 2 actually directed this film. So let's go ahead and roll that preview.
It's gotta be better than Crystal Skull.
I woke up in the desert, like I've been dropped out of the sky.
You don't remember anything.
Jake Lonergan, I'm gonna need you to come with us. Move away. You're in trouble now.
I know you're looking for something. So am I.
What the hell?
They took my wife.
Where'd you get that weapon? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? We need every gun we can get. And they're gonna wipe us out.
Who is she?
She's the only one who knows who I am.
You know who you are. You just have to remember.
Grab your guns. We're riding out. Come on! Get our people out!
We have one advantage. They underestimate you.
Should we step in? Looks like he's doing fine.
Alright, the first preview that we have for you this week is Super 8. Lucky enough to go see this on opening weekend. There's a lot of hype going on about this movie as far as this is the next Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is the next E.T. It was actually an original idea by J.J. Abrams where he was going to do a film, kind of an autobiography, about a child making Super 8 movies, zombie movies, which he, threw that in there. He also wanted to do an alien project later on down the road, and he kind of mixed the two together. Don't know if that was a studio decision, his decision, how that worked out. The first hour of this movie was absolutely wonderful. In fact, I thought this was going to be like the next Goonies or Stand By Me, a young man's, young boy's coming of age type tale. A lot of great character development. Everything about it, again, in that first hour, just smiles on our faces. Everyone in the audience was actually absolutely, entertained. It was a great thing. And all of a sudden, it just started to unravel. Just one piece after another after that first hour. The character development ceased to exist. There was a big, dramatic scene that you thought was coming up between the two fathers, the main character's fathers in the film. And a big resolution that should have happened right there, and it just kind of fizzled. There was nothing there. It was just kind of like, okay. And that's kind of how you felt when you left the theater at the movie. I was a little disappointed. So, on a rating, I would definitely want to give this probably 3 out of 5 Sci-Fi Visions. Now, you know, the main reason for that is because of the alien. It was just like Cloverfield, in my opinion, which, you know, was a good original idea, but the monster just wasn't there. And it's kind of same with this, with the alien. You didn't know if he was good, you didn't know if he was bad, and it just was bad in itself. So, you know, entertaining movie. If you're at home, Friday night, it's on television, definitely check it out. Rent it when it comes out, Netflix, but I definitely wouldn't go to the theater to go see this one. Alright, the next preview that we have for you is going to be Green Lantern. As a comic book fan, I have looked forward to this film since I first heard about it 2 years ago. Ryan Reynolds did an excellent job. I've seen a lot of bad reviews out there. People say negative things about Ryan Reynolds, the film itself, you know, the plot, the special effects. I'm telling you right now, if you are a fan of Green Lantern and you collect the comics, you've ever read the comic, as you can see, Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, DC Comics. I've been doing this for 25 years. Absolutely love this film. I would give this 4 sci-fi visions out of 5. It was wonderful. The CGI effects weren't over the top. In fact, I wasn't even concerned with that because the story was really good. The thing I loved about this movie so much was that it was like reading a comic without the panels. Now, some people don't like that kind of format. You know, the Marvel Universe, X-Men, Iron Man, the Hulk, they've done it their way. You know, Richard Donner started the entire process way back in '78 with Superman. Excellent film. DC Comics ruled the movie universe for 20 years. Superman, Batman. Marvel came along with Blade. Now you have the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Elektra. I mean, you name it, they're pumping them out left and right. Thor, which just came out, probably a really good movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see that one very soon. But Green Lantern, DC did a great job. Honest to goodness, love this movie. Again, if you're a fan of the comic, it's not going to go like the comic 100%. You had a great intro into the origin. The story did change just a little bit as far as some of the origins of the evil Parallax. It's not the same as the comic, but that's okay because you don't want it to be absolutely the same. You'll get lost in thinking about, oh, I know what's going to happen. That was the best part about this, was that you didn't know what was going to happen, and then stay till the end of the credits. There's a really cool scene at the very end of the credits. So definitely, go see Green Lantern. Awesome movie. Alright, the next preview I have for you this time is a television preview. MTV's new Teen Wolf, based off of the 1980s film starring Michael J. Fox. This isn't so bad. I actually thought this was going to be really tween, Twilight-like. It's actually kind of dark. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes that I've seen so far. They do stay true to the Howard name. Styles is in the show. Besides that, it does change quite a bit. Again, it's darker than the original movie. It doesn't have the humor of the Michael J. Fox or Jason Bateman movie at all. So definitely, if you guys have MTV, check this one out. I think that you'll like it. Now we're going to talk about Doctor Who. This season was awesome. Absolutely loved it. From the first episode, Doctor Who died. That's the mystery. How did this come about? Who shot Doctor Who? Seemed to be a small girl in a NASA spacesuit. We didn't find out who that was till the very last episode, which was very intriguing because Rory was there, and Amy Pond was there, and River Song was there. Now, I don't want to spoil this for you. If you haven't seen any of this season, you need to watch it. It's going to be on BBC America. It's absolutely wonderful. And if you are interested in the character of River Song and you want to find out more about her, you want to look at the 10th Doctor's run, David Tennant. There are 2 episodes, Silence in the Library and The Forest of the Dead. Both of those are going to give you some insight into this season. So, please watch BBC America, Doctor Who. Alright, what we need you to do now is to go to cafepress.com to check out the Sci-Fi Visions merchandise that we have for sale at our store. You can get to this by going to sci-fivisions.ning.com and hit the link for the store. Come on. And And this is what you can get. Shirts for children, shirts for big fat men, Sci-Fi Visions. We also have baby clothes, coffee mugs,
thong underwear.
thong underwear, which I can't show that right now, but it's very comfortable. You would like it a lot.
Absorbent.
It is absorbent, yes. So definitely check out sci-fi-visions.ning.com. Go to the store and order your Sci-Fi Visions t-shirt today. Have a good one.
Say goodnight, Matthew.
Night. My thong itches.